try to be as funny as the coach was. Who would like to start? Right here in the front row.
Hey, Deantre. AP Stedham of AP and Kelly, as we see it, syndicated radio. What's been your understanding of the defense by Pete Golding so far?
Just multiple schemes. He's teaching us to, become great defensive players, very well communicated and educated on the game.
We'll go left side here, second row.
Billy Jones, KC Columbia. I'm curious, can you talk to me a little bit about the fellow corners that just transferred in, and Zamari Walton and John Saunders, how they're coming along?
They're coming along pretty good. They are very smart and big corners, so experienced too, and they were very good in their conferences and their old teams. So, I mean, it's all about just us when they come in, just making a bond with them, letting them know it's a brotherhood.
Front row, left side.
Chris Farblin, KCAU 8.5 in Columbia. Deantre, you committed to Ole Miss back in 2019, back when Matt Luke was still head coach. Then you went JUCO for a year. Then you came back to Ole Miss under Lane Kiffin. I just want to know, what went in your decision to return to Ole Miss, and what role did Coach Kiffin play in that?
Actually, I just wanted to return to be a better player for this community. This was my dream. This is my dream school to be here. I grew up in Mississippi, so I always thought about Ole Miss, and it always been my dream to play there.
Right side, third row.
Dan Peck, ESPN 106.7 in Auburn. Austin Keys, your former teammate, transferring to Auburn. What can you tell us about the kind of player Auburn is getting?
They're getting a good linebacker, I tell you. Good personality, good attitude. Look forward to see what he's doing this year for them.
Go on third row, left side.
Jason Williams, WTVA 9 News. Quinshawn Judkins had a great breakout freshman season as a freshman. I was just wondering, is there any newcomer on the team that you think is going to have a breakout season just as a newcomer?
Our receiver, our true freshman receiver, Aiden, I think he's going to have a breakout season as a freshman, true freshman for sure.
Okay, third row.
Also WTVA 9 News. There's a lot of conversation about whether or not it's hard to keep culture of a team alive with so many transfers coming and going. And you said Ole Miss is your dream school. Can you talk to a little bit about the culture?
I feel like the culture it's about the players. I'm a veteran now, so I feel like it's my duty. Like if somebody come in as a transfer, I feel like it's my job to, collect fun activities for them on the weekends so, we can get to know each other as a defense and as a team. I think that's very important.
Left side, fourth row.
Jamal Kennedy, WSFA 12 Sports in Montgomery, Alabama. Just speaking to Quinshawn, have you ever seen an underclassman with the kind of talent and skills that he displayed last year, and what sets him apart?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen anyone like that, like Quinshawn Judkins ever.
Left side, second row.
Hey, Bradley Davis, WAPT Sports. So you mentioned Aiden. We covered him a lot in Jackson, and he's quite the player. But also in talking to him, seems like he adapt well to Coach Kiffin's style and that sort of thing. What's his personality like? Coming in, because he seems like he's plays a little bit older than he is.
I feel he's a worker. We in the same kind of lift group type of thing. So we in the weight room together. So I see him work. I see him putting in work. When we have team run, he put in work. I just try my best to encourage him and make sure that he knows, you can be a big time guy.
Right side, third row.
What can you tell us about the steps Jackson took to win over the team last offseason as a transfer quarterback coming in with a limited window before the season starts?
I just feel like his leadership was A+, was definitely something that we needed for that season. I think he's a great leader still, and just a great quarterback.
Growing up in Mississippi, you must have great impressions of the Egg Bowl. How important is that to you, and do you know people on both sides of the fight?
It's very important. But either way, win, lose, or draw, I get the bad end of the stick. My parents are very, they want me to win. But, even if I do something bad or lose or something like that, they're still going to be on me. So win, lose, or draw, I'm still getting the bad end. My family is very deeply indebted into that game.
Left side, third row.
You guys had a bit of a slide at the end of this past season, losing your final 4 games. What would you say has to be the mindset, especially in the second half of the season, for you guys to be able to finish strong and finish out games with a W this upcoming season?
We got to make sure that we don't let one game define us. No matter what game we lose or who we lose to, we got to make sure that we push out through the season and remain together instead of becoming individual through a loss.
Another question here on the second row.
Yeah, Deantre, covering the Egg Bowl last year, I got the feel that the players between Mississippi State and Ole Miss are kind of outside of that game pretty friendly, where the fans are the ones that get kind of riled up. But being Ole Miss guy, your dream school, is there a little bit more there to you, or it's like, yeah, we're friends, but like, nah, we're this is bigger.
It's kind of like we're friends. I mean, I had a friend on the team at Mississippi State last year, but we're not friends that game. We're not. I'm not gonna talk to you before the game. I'm just gonna talk to you Sunday or something after the game.
Any other questions? Thanks very much. Stay healthy. Have a good year.
Appreciate you guys.